All right. How many universes can you name from the DC universe or the multiverse, if you know what that is? Well, if you don't know, well, you're about to find out. Today we're looking at the Absolute Multiversity from DC. This is a slipcase Absolute, which is great. This thing is beautiful. I really like it. Let me show you the front of the slipcase, the back and the spine, and then the book itself is really cool. Look at that. And let me show you this. Oh, this book is beautiful. I think this is one of my top absolutes that have come out just from the presentation of it. And here's the spine, and then the back. So I'm going to open it up for you so you see. And I think for the slipcase, what I like about it is that this let me show you like that. And just if you want to focus on the slipcase real quick, JP. So this is actually raised, like the little circles are actually raised. So it feels, and they're glossy while the rest of it is matte, so it feels really nice. Like they took the time to make this different, to make this absolute unique, and I really like that on this. And then the book itself comes with a map of the multiversity. So let me show you that real quick before we jump into the book. And I really like how DC has mapped basically their whole multiversity and how it's set up. And it basically is just a giant circle with the House of Heroes in the center. And then all the different universes after that in concurrent circles. And then you have, of course, your spheres of the gods and spheres in the monitor sphere, and then the source wall. So if you know anything about the source wall, that's basically like the veg of the entire multiversity, or the entire multiverse. And then like all the gods that you see in, like, you know, Thor, the Olympus gods, all of that are in the outer sphere. And then you have like the new gods, you have Apocalypse, you have all of those in the outer sphere, and then the actual universe in the middle. So that's really cool. They actually mapped it out. It has all of the information on there for you to see and to expand your knowledge on the DC universe, which is really cool. I really appreciate them that they took the time to do that, and you get to see that right here. Heaven and Hell, all of that, it's in here. So that's really cool. So let me fold this up. I don't want to ruin it. And we'll jump into the book itself. All right. So again, it has some stories. The Multiversity came out basically kind of just giving you information on each of the Earths that are available in the DC universe, as well as the heroes that are located in it. So it has the stories of that, as well as information on the universes. So I'll show you that real quick. So like it'll tell you what Earth you're on and the different heroes that are there. And it's really interesting. Now you'll see different aspects or different iterations of the heroes that we like, and just how they basically, just small decisions make a whole new universe, and how that changes and affects the heroes. Like this one, that's really cool. Some are like in World War II, still stuck in World War II aspect. I think in one of them Hitler won, I believe. You know, there's like Alexander Luthor, Superman over here without a cape in this universe, which is really cool. Batman, of course, without a cape either. So you get to see different, like I said, versions of the heroes that we know and how they would act. And that to me is information, or, you know, stories that I like to listen to, or I like to read, because it gives you, you know, what if, you know, for example, we know the Red Sun is, what if Superman landed in Russia and he became a communist, and we see that story, and that's actually part of the multiversity as well. So seeing those what if scenarios could be actually part of the multiversity, or the multiverse for DC, is really cool. I really appreciate that they took the time to give us those stories. See, we hear Peacemaker, you know, give us those stories, give us that information on each of these characters, and we can read up on them and see what universe they come from. So that's really cool. There's like a Shazam universe, and let me show you this really cool part in the middle that kind of has information on the, so see, it looked like the Multiversity guidebook, and it gives you information on that. As well as, like, you know, artists and all that stuff, which is really cool. And each of the universes has like their own art style. I also like that as well. Very cool. Biomac. A Flash universe looks like. That's really cool. The different, like, there's a cube one, there's different ones that there's on there. Here's what I like. Okay, so you get like a map of the multiversity, like I said, And there is a breakdown of each Earth. So it basically, if you know the New 52 universe, that was basically Earth 0. Earth 1 is this one. You also get like Earth 2. And then you have other Earths like Earth 3, which is where Ultraman and the Crime Syndicate of America is in. You got a lot of different Earths, guys. So there's 52, I believe, main universes, and you see all of them here. Earth 12 is where Batman Beyond is from. Very cool. I believe Earth 11 is where all the roles are switched, all the genders are switched. So you got like, I believe this is Wondrous Man. You know, Aqua Woman, Batwoman, Superwoman. So that's interesting as well. Very cool. So you definitely get a lot of different versions of the characters that we like. Earth 22, I believe this is the one from Kingdom Come, if I'm not mistaken. So that's really cool. I love that story. And then there's, of course, Mystery Earths that they haven't explored yet. So that's, you know, keeping that interest, keeping that mystique going. Earth 29, Bizarro Earth. Or Bizarro Universe. That's where you see a Bizarro coming from and all the different Bizarro versions of the characters that we like. See? A Red Sun, I believe, is from Earth 30. Very cool. So most of the worlds are mapped. Earth 42 is the cartoon ones. Very cool. Earth 43 is the Vampire, the Blood League. Very nice. I believe this is Earth 50. Yeah, 51. There you go. So basically, it continues the rest of the stories. Look, here's Hitler reading Superman comics. Very interesting. I think this is definitely, if you're interested in the DC multiverse with interesting stories from each of them, this is really cool. This is a really cool get. I'm actually probably going to do a deep dive just because I love the DC universe. Of course, I'm a DC fanboy, and it has my favorite hero, and I would love to read more of these stories. The artwork is great on this, and then you have it in absolute version, which is amazing. The pages are thick. I mean, thick. They feel great, semi-glossy. The artwork looks great. On these spreads like this looks amazing. I'm sure you're seeing it on camera, but in person, it looks great. Like, you even have, I believe, Captain Carrot, I believe that's his name is. Very cool. And then, of course, if you haven't been keeping up, I think there's an Earth -7. The whole aspect of the dark crisis that's going on right now actually has to do with the multiverse and a dark multiverse that's located basically underneath the multiverse. Then you also get some of this, like, even though it's in black and white, it's not sketches, it's actually there's a universe that's basically like this. I believe it tells you here. Yeah. They jump into it. So it's not a different part of the story, it's still part of the same ongoing aspect where it's, I don't know if it goes into black and white. Actually, this might be the same one, just yeah. Very cool. So you get that as well with this absolute. Let me see if there's any extras included in it. There is a ton. Okay, so it ends like right here. And then from here we have, looks like covers. Yeah, the different Multiversity covers on there. If this is all of them, this is really cool. I actually like that on some of the books that we get, we get some of the covers in the back, but they're like split up into 4 squares. If this is all of them, I think that's probably the coolest thing ever. I like to see the artwork as it's shown when you buy the comics, and you get to see that. Ooh. Yeah, very cool. Then we have some more information, some basically storyboards and sketches, character studies, pencil pages, ink, the coloring on it. Very cool. All right. There you go, guys. And then look, t-shirt design proposals about the Multiversity. You got Doomsday, Darkseid over there. And then this one. This one's really cool. If I could get that shirt, I would buy it. All right, there you go, guys. So that is the Absolute Multiversity. This is available at Organic Price Books, guys. If you want to know, if you want to get that background information or that behind-the-scenes information about the Multiversity, check this out. And I will see you guys in the next one.